Hello, today I would like to talk with you about finding time to exercise. We hear all the time that people need a minimum of 30 minutes per day of exercise. And then lately there have been some articles that come out and say we need like 45 minutes to an hour of exercise a day. And we look around and say, well, how on earth am I going to fit that chunk of exercise into my already overcrowded day? But who says you have to do all that in one big chunk? Today what I want to talk about is finding time to snatch like 5 minutes here and 10 minutes there and put those all together though, so that by the end of the day you have done a 30-minute workout. Alright, let's start with first thing in the morning. Imagine that you're sound asleep, you're nice and cozy, and your alarm goes off. What's a natural reaction for a lot of people? Snooze button, okay? Alarm goes off again, snooze again. Okay, this is not helping you, and you might as well just set your alarm later if you're going to do that every day. That's what I think. However, now picture this other scenario. Your alarm goes off and you get up. And you don't turn the lights on, you don't get dressed, you do a little stretching and bending, whatever it is that helps get you kind of flexed, gets the kinks out. Then lay down, not on your bed because that's too comfy. Lay down on the floor or on a mat and do some crunches. Okay, do a few crunches. Give yourself like a 15-second break. Do a few more. Another small break. A few more. Maybe get in 3 or 4 sets of crunches or whatever feels comfortable to you. Just imagine by the end of that you've already done 5 minutes of exercise. You may have done 10 minutes of exercise. It might have felt so good that you just kept on doing it. Now, rather than feeling like a slug and walking over to take your shower, you feel energized. You feel successful and efficient. And that is going to set the tone for your whole day. It is going to feel fantastic. You're going to feel better and more raring to go for your whole day. Okay, now let's say that you've hit the mid-morning time, maybe about 10 o'clock or so, and you start to feel like your energy level is dropping. Now, you may be working at an office, you may be working at a store, you might be working at home. And just as an aside, I have 4 children, and I'm telling you, raising children is working, and you still need to watch out for your own health and fitness. So when we get to that mid-morning time, one thing I would suggest that you can do is some chair squats. And the way you do those is you slowly lower yourself down to your chair and slowly stand back up, slowly lower down, slowly stand back up. It's best if you can lower down to almost sitting, but not quite actually sitting in your chair. You could also stand next to your chair and hold on to the back of it and go up and down, because regardless of where you work, you're either sitting in a chair or there's going to be a chair nearby someplace. So this is a good thing to do. Now you've put in a few more minutes of exercise. Okay, let's move on to lunchtime. Lunchtime you can usually take a bit longer of a break. So use part of your lunchtime to go take a walk. You can walk outside. You can walk up and down the halls or up and down stairs if you have stairs. Walk if it's pouring rain and you're at home and you can't get out, walk a circuit around your kitchen, living room. Just keep walking until you've put in the number of minutes that you think you can budget to it. It might be 10, 15, 20, 30, however long that you can spend on the walking. Just get that activity in there. To make it a little more interesting, you could multitask. You could walk with a coworker. You could walk with your phone and return phone calls while you're doing it. Whatever helps you to get that activity done. Alrighty, through lunchtime, work 2 or 3 more hours, and then the afternoon slump comes. For me, it's always somewhere between 3 and 3:30. I don't even have to look at the clock. I know that's what time it is. So what I would suggest for now, since we're trying to, get in some work for all parts of the body, would maybe be some push-ups. If you're at work and dressed nicely, obviously you're not going to want to get down on the floor and do push-ups, but you can always do some standing push-ups. And the way you do that is to put your hands against the edge of a table or desk or countertop or bathroom sink, whatever, someplace that's going to support your weight, and lower yourself down to that surface, back up, back down. Now these are going to be easier to do than the regular push-ups on the floor, so you want to add a little resistance by making it slower. So you could maybe count of 3, 1, 2, 3, down, and then hold 1, 2, 3, then back up 1, 2, 3. And I would say to do those until you just can't. Do it until your muscles are completely fatigued, and then that'd be a good workout. Okay, we've made it to the end of the workday. Now it's time to fix dinner, and you're in the kitchen, and probably you're doing a little bit. You might be emptying the dishwasher, you might be reaching up for a big heavy platter to get down, something like that. But an activity I would suggest during fixing dinner while you're in the kitchen is some lunges. So here would be a way to do it. Say you're fixing spaghetti, and you give that pot a stir, and then you're going to do 4 lunges, 2 for each leg. Okay, now give your pot another stir, do 4 more lunges, and so on. Get those into the routine of cooking your dinner. Your kids are going to think it's hysterical. They may want to even come in and join you. So good. They see mom setting a healthy example. They're going to want to do it too. That's a good example for you to set. Now, you fix dinner, you eat dinner, you clean up after dinner. Now, do you want to have to look at your watch and say, oh my gosh, now I still have to go to the gym. I haven't done my workout. Because you have done your workout. Think about it. First thing, mid-morning, lunch, mid-afternoon, dinner. If you've done just 5 minutes at each one of those 5 times a day, that's 25 minutes of workout. Say you've done 10 minutes each of those, 50 minutes of workout. Okay, imagine at lunch you took a 30-minute walk plus the 5 or 10 of each of those. See, you're getting more and more workout in your day. As long as you have put some focused, intentional thought into your exercise to where you're focusing on those muscles and really using them, not just going through the motions, you have already done all the workout that you need for today. Doesn't that give you a great feeling? Don't you feel like you had a successful day? Not only everything else you accomplished, but you got that fitness activity in there too. So try to think of activities that you would like to do. You don't have to do the ones that I gave you. Try to think of something that you would like to do and put them in at these strategic times per day. And by the end of the day, you will have done your workout and you'll stay fit and healthy. Okay, if you would like more tips or advice on staying fit and healthy, please visit my blog at thatfigureswomensfitness.com. Thank you.